Welcome to our continuing series on the new music, Part 16. Today we continue with these soul-inspiring experiences in the Om choirs. The first experience is that of Michael. There is no last name given, and this is as it should be, because Mother said that only first names would be used in Oroville. Hello, Narad. My name is Michael. We've already met several times. I've been coming to the Om Choir every Tuesday since I arrived in Oroville on 1st September 2011. I told you once about the amazing vision experience I got during one of our sessions, and you asked me to write you an email describing this experience. I'm sorry that it took such a long time. Beyond the difficulties to find the right time to write, I'm facing a real issue by trying to put into words the experience of my soul. I always feel that the writing can never reach the divine beauty of being. Anyway, I will do my best to describe to you the incredible Om chanting experience I lived. To begin with, I would like to write about the first time I came to know about the Om choir. It was Tuesday, 4th January 2011. It has been last Wednesday, 1 year, that I began Om chanting. After this session, I described it all to my friend with an article in my travel diary. They loved it and found it amazing. They actually asked me to show them how it works. I was just coming back from a short travel of 1 month in South India by following the seashore, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka. A very close friend told me about the Om choir that he attended and absolutely wanted to share it with me. So I came without knowing at all how this choir was going to be. Except when I was 8 years old, I never sang in a choir. So I came without any expectation. I was like a white canvas ready to be painted on. I found it a bit strange to listen to the instructions via a recording soundtrack with the voice of the master, your voice. At that time, I didn't know at all who you were. I didn't even know how you looked like. And what happened is that I heard this strong bass voice, which directly made me think of a man shaped like Sri Aurobindo. I remember that the only mental image I had of you was of this old sage with a long white beard, a deep voice, a beautiful and intense gaze, and a strong love aura. The feeling I got during this hour was like each one of us came here individually as persons, with our own life, our own experiences, our own path. And after a moment of adjusting by listening to each other, we just became one. We left behind us the ego which brought us here, and with which we are recognized as individuals in the society, in order to go back to the place we all come from, the one, the divine, a place, a space, a time, a moment where we can just be, where there is nothing else but being which counts. The sound which is then produced seemed not to be even human, but just universal. There is a unique feeling of not thinking and just being part of the all and being all. It is like realizing the I as being part of the all, and then going beyond as directly being the all. After this, sharing with my friend, I found it was hard to go back in our individual ways, dealing again with this ego A very light feeling of sadness came on me, as this group was not anymore. But the essence of the divine remained. With my friend, we were moved by this session that we almost fell down from the bike on the way back home. The other experience I want now to share with you is the one I told you about. I think it was the first Om chanting of December. We had 4 rounds this time. The first one was a little bit shy. We couldn't really feel the full involvement of the group. So after this, you gave some advice to everyone in order to relax us, to make us feel free to be ourselves. And then the second round has just been amazing. I felt completely transported. It was like the sound was coming out of my mouth without any effort. I was sound. We were waves of sound, unending flow of sound. And it just, in this moment, that a vision of the mother appeared to me. She was a great lotus flower. I knew it was the mother. I just felt it in all my body. It made me understand that the mother is not at all only this person we see in pictures. She is much more than that. She is the divine, is life. And as I was contemplating her, without noticing a change, we just all became this lotus flower. Each of us was a petal of her. And step by step, the lotus was opening up to let us be lighted. It was incredible, once again, to realize the self and then go beyond it by just being divine. For the third round, we stood up, but this round has been used to adjust ourselves to the new flow of energy rising. Some of us were not very tuned in with the group. And then we did the last round. For this one, everybody was ready, caring about the people around them, and we did it. I didn't see any more the shape of something, but a huge tube of light coming from us down to up, and another one from up to down. I was not anymore. We were not anymore. The divine was. I am a kind of skeptical person. I do believe in the divine, nature, God, or whatever we want to call it. But I believe that it was all around us, always, permanently, and that it is up to us to realize it. All these energy experiences are, for me, more a way of describing something that each of us already experiences, but don't name it the same. And I hardly feel any special place or moment of higher energy. But I must say that what was happened with the Om choir was just unique, and almost indescribable. These moments have been for me extraordinary moments of unity between men, which permitted us to realize the power of the divine when so many energies can be gathered. The effect of it is just exponential. It is these experiences which made me realize more and more how the energy of the divine can be increased and shared. Thank you so much, Narad, for the experience you make us live every Tuesday in Oroville. If one day I return to the place I originally come from, I would love, with your permission, to share it there with anyone who would be interested. Love, 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 Michael.